enough yet remains of the world.
Let's see how this one goes. I can't remember the last time we actually got a victory. Oh yeah, we've gone probably like 15 rounds without a win. Crazy. I've not been on my A game, chat. I need to up my game a little bit. Hey Gratheus, just got DD1 free on Epic. Is there any reason to not just go to DD2 if I like the first? There's no reason to, no. Both of them are really good games in their own rights. Also, awesome for getting it for free, because that's it's an amazing game. The stories are definitely connected, but they're very ambiguous, so you can definitely play both of them. In fact, you can play both of them at the same time and get different experiences. They're pretty different as far as gameplay goes. But there's no reason not to. You can definitely play it, pick it up, and you might even enjoy the experience more or less, or whatever the case is. It's different, though. Yeah, we got the first wipe out of the way already, right? That's how it works. I didn't change his skills out. Whoops. Oh well. This will work for the valley. It's fine. Yeah, just do that every time, dude, and you'll be good.
A master stroke.
Easy.
Straightforward. And effective.
Easy. Noxious blast on prep round? Yes. Prep round. Yes, that's a thing. Alright, they changed his abilities out. Fuck. It's fine. He's fine. God damn it. I didn't give him a path. That's okay. We'll be alright. God damn it. He'll still kick ass, but because he's just that good, but it's unfortunate. I guess it kind of means that we can maybe play him a little differently than we normally would. Wonder value incoming? Definitely. Definitely. We'll throw on defender. Why not? Sure. All right. Clueless man-at-arms. Yeah, dude's never seen a fight in his life. He's a wanderer. He's an absolute peasant. Whatever the opposite of a Chad is. A chump. I don't know.
Rest now for a time. One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Always upgrade Inspiring Tune first because it's just good. And Take Aim is also very good. Best stress seal in the game. All right. Provisioner, what you got for me?
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
That's good. So relationship chances and stress resist, debuff piercing, and increase the really thing I like about this one is the I'm off, enjoy the dungeons. Have a good day, my friend. Enjoy the charity, enjoy the wedding. Hope you have a good time. I appreciate you coming by. Medical gear, scouting gear, none of these are applicable. I think we might take the Wolf Cub. The Wolf Cub is just very, very good. Just in general. Additional relationship chance. The Owl gets extra points for being an owl. Yeah, we've played the Owl a lot, though. Owl is probably my favorite, though. Just because the increased chance of producing items from stagecoach items is very good. Like, so, yeah, it's like if I could get that and then also get this and the Alembic and Retort, like, you can get, like, some crazy good synergies going on. But I think the Orphan Wolf Cub is a good bet. We haven't done that one in a while, and I think it's good. Greater Cleansing Sensor is just always a good bet. Lowering the debuff and disease, or debuff chance, disease resist, and all that fun stuff is very good. In fact, we could like throw it on her and make her basically immune to debuff, which is super good. She'll be able to. She won't get blinded very easily or anything like that. So.
Each improvement, a new variable in
Ow, ow, ow,
the
ow, ow.
equation of your fate.
What else we got going on here? Food we could do. Probably gonna skip on the food though. Smoke bombs are always a good bet. Healing salve is always good. We'll take 2 of the glimmers because I think those are gonna be good just in case we need them. We could take the songbook and maybe use that at the next inn just to kind of boost our relationships early on, which I think will be good. And yeah, that's we can afford food. Let's get some food going. At least get food into our like front ranks and stuff. And maybe we'll throw a slime mold on our plague doctor here, just to give her a few extra hit points. And let's see where we're going. Fight at 6 or less road battles for 3 mastery points. Yeah, I think we can handle a quick little shroud for that. 3 mastery points will set us up very well. I feel my arm. My arm's hurting from. I had to break the torque on some nuts and bolts yesterday. I swear somebody used an impact wrench on these things because they were fucking over torqued to shit. Putting like my whole body weight into it.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Do we have a Shroud Explorer or something? We do. Okay, so all of our roads have been scouted, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I say we go to the. Maybe we go left. We get a little bit of money, right? And then we can go to the right. We get a safe path here, and then we can go up to the hospital, which I think will be good for us. Depending on if like we don't really need the watchtower right now, so. Ah!
Whispers.
I feel bad putting a puppy in a cage and like slamming it on the side of the there. We're gonna take the fight. Well, that's gonna hurt our relationships, but we need the loot. We need the options for items and stuff. Ugh, this is not fun. That strength token starting off with was very nice. Unfortunate stun right off the bat. And that's unfortunate. Yep. Don't have anything I can do now. Alright, retribution. More blight. That's gonna move her. Yeah. God damn it. Stop doing that. Bro. It's almost like these guys are doing their job. Well, now we're in a predicament.
Take heart and do not relent.
Please miss. Thank you. This goes to show how quickly these... I mean, the Shroud is just a nasty, nasty place, man. You can just mess your day up for no reason.
A lesson
There we go.
taught
Very nice.
is a lesson learned.
A lesson learned. Ah, another greater or minor cleansing sensor. Yeah, we'll throw it on him. That's fine.
The loathing abates.
So I think we wanted to go to the Hero Shrine. Yeah, we'll take the Hero Shrine. We're going to take as many mastery points as we can early on. So if we can get this, we get the 4 from, or the 3 from fighting at less road fights, then we'll be feeling pretty good. That'll be 4 off the bat. That'll be a really good way to get into the next region, feeling a little strong.
Who will face the half-remembered horrors of their past?
Yo, 3 consecutive streams. I've never seen one that's not 3, but thank you very much for the milestone of doing that. I appreciate that, Runaway. How you doing?
A simple choice.
All right, we're gonna go to the hospital.
At least it should be.
Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna need another coffee soon, just to keep me going.
The loathing whispers.
Loathing whispers. Just came up big, like, yeah, it's something that Twitch is testing still. I've only seen the 3-month one though. Never seen somebody get 4, or not 3-month, the 3 streams or whatever. So. Okay, we're locking in Breacher. I'm not risking it. There are ones I'd like to get rid of, but locking in Breacher is definitely the best option for us there. Okay, this is the first road fight. We need to make sure we do 6 or less of these. I don't even think there are 6 road fights we can get into anymore, but just to be cautious. I also haven't put any on any combat items. I need to remember to do that. I don't know why I've been slacking on that. Putting on my combat items and stuff. All right, we're gonna do blinding gas here. We encore. It's a decent chance we kill. Okay. 1 health away, of course. As is the usual for these kinds of things. See that? All right, I want to win, team. Yep. I mean, we had a Breacher Man-at-Arms. We had to go with it. We tried the Man-at-Arms in the back. It didn't work. We died. We died to, like, a pillager fight, which is just embarrassing. It's just sad, okay? Please miss. God damn it, fuck you.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Very nice. Excellent. Boom.
Easily dispatched.
Easily dispatched. Removed from their existence.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Oh, we're getting some good trinkets here. I like this. Take a guild of mine, put on him. Starting trinkets, at least. Always like me some good trinket luck at the beginning. Yeah, I don't think there's even a way to get 6 road fights, even if we tried. This is like, they need to work on this. Like, when the map does that, it's like, oh, where am I? I'm here. Like, what's going on there? Pretty sure you can get to all 3 from there, but like, can't really see. Like, yeah, they need to work it a little bit. All they need to do is just expand the map like that much more, you know, and then just force it so that nothing can be within so many pixels of each other. And I say that like I have any idea how to do that, but you know.
Slim Shady 2.0 decided to say this stupid thing.
Oh god. I agree. Okay. V. Oh.
To save themselves, they would slip beneath the brackish waters and be reborn in the image of their aquatic demiurge.
One sec. One of my lights fell out of a socket. The stream is not brought to you by the letter V. take the mineral-rich spring water.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Oh man, the loathing is up to 3 already. Jeez, need to be careful. All right, let's take the hero shrine.
What's up? There's danger on this path.
Yeah, I do think they need to work on the graphic design for the that patch. The rough patch works in every area pretty much. Maybe not the fetter so much, but it works in every area besides here. Because yeah, having like a rocky patch on the docks doesn't really make much sense. If it was like the boards were like cracked and broken and stuff, that would be a bit more realistic in my very humble opinion. I don't want to go to the cache because it's actually going to make the enemies stronger. Or it's going to make the final boss stronger, and we're also going to take a big hit. And I think it does like a negative relationship pip on everybody. So we'll go for this way. We'll have a road fight, but that's fine. We should be able to get like 5 or 6 mastery points out of this region, which is really nice.
Empty of hope and humanity.
I mean, like, to me, it's like they're trying to grab you and you're just going fast and they kind of slip off, right? But, again, I think with a lot of things in this game, there's a level of, like, storytelling you have to imply yourself. Because otherwise it, like...
The enemy weakens
yeah,
and wanes.
I don't know. I do think it can be a little ambiguous sometimes. But to me, it's like, yeah, it grabs you and then you just kind of pull out of it. Doing Grape Shot Blast here just for the increased chance for a stress heal. Look at that. Unfortunately, because of that, I now can't hit the I can't hit the urchin with anything.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Yeah, I think the thing about the Shroud is it, because of its design, it probably limits them a little bit to like what they can and can't do. With, you know, with the region things that happen. Like the other one is like the Watchtower, right? Like, I guess the Watchtower kind of makes sense in the Shroud. It can be considered a lighthouse. But, like, in the Sprawl, the Watchtower has never made sense to me because it's shorter than all the buildings around it. So, you just have to imply. I mean, some people wouldn't want to get away from the tentacles. And, like, I'm not here to judge, alright? Just saying it how it is. I'm only going to take this one because it just doesn't take anything from us. It doesn't give us anything either, besides some torchlight, but... Frenzied enemies. Oh, goody. There may be a map inside the Watchtower. Yeah, maybe that's like the implied story right there, right? All right, I forgot you're a degenerate. Absolutely. Yo, Darks, how's it going? Thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. How you doing, man? Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the gifted sub to Zeus. That's very kind of you. Too kind. It's too fucking kind, man. Good day, sir. Hey, Falca, how's it going? Welcome on in. Just got up not too long ago. Finally caught you on. Yeah, I've not been streaming much recently. I've been man, work, new job and stuff has me very tired. But yeah, it's good to see you, man. Finale, more like prelude. Yeah, right. fitting user for the audio, indeed. Shovel! Shovel! What I really need to do is I need to get new boots for work. That's gonna be... I've got steel toe boots, but they suck. I have to wear steel toes. And they're very uncomfortable. And I think that leads to a lot of my exhaustion at the end of the day, is just having completely fucked up feet. Like, my feet still hurt. They shouldn't. Like, being on your feet, pain is one thing, but, like, just bad shoe pain is a different thing. And I think if I were to be smart, and also put on my fucking combat items as well, it could definitely help. Hey, Gonzalez, how's it going? Yeah, it compounds the issue, yeah. So, like, yeah, being on your feet hurts, but, like, you kind of get used to that. But, like, being on your feet and having, like, your toes, like, kind of squished and all that, it just makes, you know, it just adds, like, misery to your day that you don't really need to be enduring. So, I need to find some better boots. I wish I still had, I don't know where they are. I wish I still had my boots from the Marine Corps, because those things were, like, I could run in those. I could, like, stay in them all day. They were super comfortable. I would wear those all day. I have no fucking clue where they are. I've never found them ever since I got out of the Marines. I don't know if I just, like, tossed them. I was like, ah, I'm done with these. And, like, which I don't think I did. But, like, yeah, I have no idea what happened to them. I really wish I did, because they could be very useful. Though my feet probably are no longer the same, you know, size and shape and stuff as they were when I was in the Marine Corps, because I got fat. So it's painful, yeah. It just like, ugh. This adds up, you know, after time. Telling you, man. Grape shot, take aim, grape shot, best stress heal in the game.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Excellent. Another crit. You'll love to see it. Oh, crit. Very nice. All right. Clean. Yeah, this team obviously already doing like worlds better than the last team we had. Bleed resist, yeah. A greater anchoring charm. Ready to take on the Leviathan now, said nobody ever. Wow.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
All right, 6 mastery points. Ooh, and we got the winking feet. Very nice. Look at this. What a good haul. All right. So Jester, when moving, gets 10% chance for giving a crit token. Play out skills, remove 1 negative token. If he ends up in rank 4, he gets 2 taunt, which isn't great, but like, that's fine. I guess the idea behind this one is not to use Finale. It's just to kind of move him back and forth a lot, using like his play out skills and stuff. But this is fine. We can still use this. This will be fine. GG, you win. Red Hook were to add fun, intricate run modes to the game, I would enjoy it. That'd be one hero only. Yeah, I would love to see like a solo run like thing where you could click something and be like solo run, and it gives you Thrilling Tablet. Because like they added Thrilling Tablet for a reason. I think the reason was maybe to be like, hey, like, I don't know why these only cost 1. Hey, like, you know, if you end up losing heroes, like, you can use this. And it's like, yeah, but I rarely see it. I mean, I've seen it a handful of times. And B, like, I'm not going to spend a shit ton of money on it unless I have excess money.
Slim Shady 2.0 decided to say this stupid thing.
Yep.
Woo.
Woo. Yeah, it definitely will, Pawn, but, like, I'd like for it to be something like they included it, and I know that Red Hook is like looking for ways to like add fun to the game, like for players who have beaten the game and stuff. So it'd be I would love to see something like that added in, as just like a thing that you could turn off and on. It'd be really nice. But if not, it'll get modded in, right? So most likely already trying to go solo, so might as well add it in. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Em? For the game release, it's the 8th, May 8th, Monday, May 8th. Which you want the Plague Doctor? Is that why you're using the Plague Doctor emote there, Berryman? Solo runs with cheat engine. Yeah, I know a lot of people have. They've like modified the game and they forced it into their inventory and yada yada. Nothing wrong with that. Like, I just wish that they would have a way for that to happen, right? Like, you know. Like, even just the easiest way to do it would be, like, if you only select one hero, or if you select less than 4 heroes at the inn, it just pops Thrilling Tablet, or at the inn, at the crossroads, it just gives you Thrilling Tablet. So if you select 2 or whatever, it just gives you Thrilling Tablet as, like, an automatic compensation. It shouldn't give you more than 1, but, and that would be just a very easy way to include that as, like, a thing. Turn 18 a few days. Hey, happy early birthday. I want to get a job to buy the game. Hell yeah. Well, happy late birthday, not early birthday. But happy birthday. And yeah, I can, yeah, I hopefully can. You know, hopefully, I think it should stay about $30. So at least it's not like a $60 game or anything. But I hope you can get it. What do I want to upgrade here? IS. All right, Provisioner, what you got? We don't have much money.
Remind us of a time before the end.
A time before the end. I can't even really afford, like, how are we doing on relationships? Probably not great, huh? But we do have. Let's take a look at our in items. We actually have some food and stuff, which is good. -2 stress. -2 stress. Thanks for keeping me entertained while fasting. No worries, Burger. Enjoy your dinner. I love food and stuff. Food is good. Food and stuff is very good. All right. Good luck. Godspeed. Damn it. That was not what we needed. That was like the relationships we didn't need hit. It hit. 25% chance, man. I can't even fix it with weed, I don't think. We're just going to have a high chance of that being a negative relationship. 33% chance. The rest of them are all good because of the puppy. What act is this? This is Act 2. Act 2. We'll keep that for now. We'll hoard that. Don't need the candles. Okay, we're fine on that. All right, where are we going?
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere.
I mean, I would love to go for the Sluice, but we need to get, like, early experiment is amazing for us if we can get it. Fight at 6 or less road fights. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Fetter.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
He does not get a buff when he gets stunned.
Tried and tested.
What's the advantage of Sluice? Rare trinkets that you can only get in the Sluice. It doesn't count as one of the regions, so it gives you an extra set of time to, an extra region essentially to pick up some money and trinkets, things like that. Oh yeah, okay, sorry, yeah. It does give you stun resist, yes. So every time you get stunned, the following turn you get a 40% buff to stun resist. Sorry, that's everybody. I thought I misread. Heard that he doesn't get a specific thing. That's every hero and every enemy gets that as well. So we need to fight at 6 or less road fights. Unfortunately, we have a lot of question marks. So we need to be cautious about how we plan this out. We might even try to take on the baby if we can. I'm gonna go up the middle and hope it's not a road fight because I would like. Well, actually, there's a cache over here. Let's go to the right.
Think carefully.
Yeah, it's to prevent chain stunning. They don't want stun stalling like they had in DD1. It'll happen anyway. Thanks, Act 1. I mean, yeah. Act 1 is definitely like the stun boss. You need to bring stun resistance of some form into that fight. Clarifying poultices or greater anchoring charms and stuff, very useful for those fights. Pretty good haul. Healing receive from skills per positive token. We'll just throw her on for now. It doesn't really hurt. Just take the rest of it. Yeah, they added that in when they made stunning more prevalent in the game. Once they added in the daze mechanic, the double daze mechanic, they added in the stun resistance stuff as well. Well, actually, no, the stun resistance came in first. Actually, no, I'm lying. Stun resist came in earlier. I think that was actually during Act 1. I don't know. It's so many updates to the game. I can't remember which ones are which anymore. I think they just lowered the stun chances on a lot of things because of daze, but yeah, whatever. I digress.
He struggles to decide what is real, holding back fits of laughter and tears.
Okay, no spore grenade, which is something that we got to keep an eye out for now. We also need to keep an eye out for luxury items, if we can find them. This is a luxury gear right here. Is it worth the 50? It's pretty good. This is also pretty good for Bate. So I'm gonna throw this on Bate. So this gives him a chance to get regen, considering the fact how much he's getting hit. It's pretty good. We'll hold on to that for now. We have the space for it, so let's just go. Crazy. Meanwhile, I just get flame. I mean, flame is good. I rarely use the I don't even know what it's called. The invigorating intoxicant. I very rarely use this. It's good though. I just rarely use it. One person wants to go to the question mark. Where are we at? We go that way, we're guaranteed a road fight. So I say we go to the Oasis. Oasis is never bad. We just gotta be careful because I really want that early experiment. Just gonna try to avoid as many road fights as we can. Unfortunately, there is a road fight here. So that's our first one.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
Obviously, we need Plague Grenade if we really want to... Well, actually, it just needs a noxious item now. It doesn't need to be Plague Grenade. I keep forgetting that they've updated that, thank goodness. So... Alright, let's see what we can do here. Okay, Daze is fine.
A slow dissection.
I'm avoiding road fights because there's a goal for this region that we can get a special trinket if we fight 6 or less road fights in this region. There's a chance we kill, less chance we kill there. Let's go for it. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, I can show you. There's every time you go into a region, there's a goal or a quest or whatever you want to call it that you can get. Long since the update? No, they've actually shortened them, like, significantly.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Go ahead and yoink those off, so don't have to worry about the don't have to worry about that so much.
Strength dwindles.
I definitely feel like they're shorter, not longer. I mean, I know they're shorter, but Region 3 specifically has been brought in a lot. You should be getting less fights since the road update because of the fact that it's no longer binary, right? It's no longer fight, no fight. It's fight, rough, patch, hazard, or no things. So technically speaking, you actually get less road fights now than you used to. At least you should be getting less road fights, because there's now 5 options instead of 2. And the vast majority of them are not fights. Alright. So yeah, if we go over to goal here, fight 6 or less road fights, and we get early experiment. That's what we're trying to do here. Trying to hook our team up as best as we can.
Unburdens the mind.
Alright, this will give us more spring water, which is good. Don't know why he doesn't want the Oasis to see a hydrophobe. No. We'll take more. Spring water, really good. Having a lot of it stocked up is definitely not a bad thing. How are we doing on items here? How are we doing on torchlight? We're okay on torchlight. Okay. Fuck, another road fight. God damn it. I don't think we'll get 6, though. I mean, 6 is really hard to get, but still, definitely don't want this, don't want to run into this many.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses.
You know what I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen an Antiquarian fight in quite a while. Alright, we're going to start off with take aim, as per usual. It's just too good not to do that. We're gonna get... No, we're not gonna get front mortared. She's gonna probably, shoot somebody else. He's gonna shoot somebody else. Depends on the fight. I mean, generally speaking, I think the spring water is better. Because it can get you off death's door and it can heal your stress. Hey, Colbert, how's it going? But... So I think I'd rather have that. Plus it can stack to 3, so you have more opportunities to use it. Good hit.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
No, don't. How you doing, Colbert? Good to see you, man.
Measured and
boom. I was hoping that would miss, but we did resist the stun, which is good. I could consider putting on point blank shot just to help with those situations where he gets pulled to the front. There's that regen. Nice crit. But yourself, doing good. I'm doing good, man. We totally haven't already lost a run today. So, you know. There we go. Very nice. Stress heal? Damn it. I need more coffee. How's your new job going? It's going so good, man. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. It's tiring. It's worn me out physically, but mentally I'm on top of the world. Find myself hoarding a lot of spring water in Act 3, which is not really convenient for me since I'm already hoarding speed stun. Yeah, that's the problem with Act 3, Pawn. It encourages hoarding items, especially like speed and like noisemakers and stuff like that, which I'm not a huge fan of because it almost seems impossible to win. The Act 3 boss about having some form of external like help. When did we pick up Standard of the Ninth? What the fuck? When did we pick that up? Get off my... He's already got 10 speed. We don't need more. It's fine. Items. Bringing certain in items shouldn't be required, especially with... Yeah, I don't... There's nothing wrong with, like, if you get the in items and it makes the fight easier, like, then by all means. But it almost feels like that fight, it's required to have them. And that's where I dislike it. Like, I feel like you should be able to win fights at a base level, and then depending on how you do things and how lucky you get and how strategic you are, you can min-max it to like completely crush the boss. That's fine, right? But I always try to think from like a casual player's standpoint, which is like casual players either don't know to hoard those things or they don't, you know. Also, the other thing is I dislike 90% of the game is not the final boss fight. And so if I'm collecting all these items and then never using them except for the last 15 minutes of the game when I'm fighting that boss, it's kind of like, why am I even getting all these items? So I don't know. It's just one of those things. I think I've complained about it plenty in the past. I know Shuffle's said a lot of things about it too. He's a big advocate for not hoarding things. Limits what you can get away with from region selecting, road selecting. Yeah, exactly. Act 3 is the most limiting boss as far as like you need a specific team comp and you need like specific items and all this stuff. You can at least, yeah, dodge behold, yeah. Yeah, the Leviathan, that's one thing I will always get upset about is the Eyes of the Storm attack from the Leviathan that can't be dodged, can't be avoided with stealth, can't be blinded, can't be guarded against, or any of this stuff, and it does damage. If it didn't do damage, I wouldn't care because it's the gimmick, right? It adds those tokens. I totally get it. It needs to not be dodged. So that way the fight can actually do like the mechanics. But the fact that it does damage, even 1 damage, is absolutely unnecessary because it can kill you. It can, and you can't do anything about it. You can't mitigate that. You can't, like, oh my god, I've got a character on death's door. I'm gonna put guard up. I'm gonna stealth them. I'm gonna do anything I can to stop them from taking this next hit so they can survive the round. It just takes away the player agency. Like, if I have a dodge token on them, I put a dodge token on them, and then it hits through the dodge, like, just because of bad RNG, that's like a feels bad moment, but at least I go, I did everything I could to stop that. But if I do something to stop it, and there's nothing I can do to stop it, and then it kills me, it's like, there's literally nothing I could have done about that. So, that's not a feels bad moment, that's just like a fuck you moment. You know, it's like, that's just comes down to the RNG of it. Pick that hero to do the attack on, and there was nothing I could do. RIP me, I guess. So. Oh, god damn. Nobody wants to take this. Fuck you guys. Fuck your relationships. We're fighting. Ooh, we got a smorgasbord here. He got moved and it gave him a crit token. He got moved by the shuffle and his the royal summons gave him a crit token. That's hilarious. Salday, Tarnisville. May 8th getting closer. It is. We're getting there. It's happening. Oh my god, it's happening!
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Did you hear that? They weakened and they waned. Isn't that crazy? It's wild how that happens. Damn it. How the only way to deal with Undertow is move resist. I feel like it should at least be dodgeable since it currently ignores blind dodge, stealth, and guard. Yeah, that one I'm a little more okay with because at least you can predict. Like, there is a way to stop that. If you move the character that's in the front 2 rows that's marked into the back 2 rows, it can't do Undertow. It can only do batter. Undertow can only be done with the first 2 rows. So, like, there are ways to avoid it, and at least it telegraphs that it's going to happen. Like, you know that if you have a character in the front 2 rows with that token, it's going to do it to them. And there are ways to avoid it. But yes, I do agree that, like, there maybe needs to be some other way to mitigate it to a degree. But at least in my opinion, at least there's some ways to mitigate it. Or at least I can, like, kind of prepare my next round based on it, or whatever the case is. I like how we resisted the blight, but not the burn. It's funny.
A slow dissection.
At least it's not completely.
Unavoidable end.
I could probably make a video about it. You should. Post that content. Awkward situation, but there is acceptable ways to go around dealing. Yeah, I mean, it's made to be difficult. The other thing I dislike about the Leviathan is that is the action economy, right? And I understand that's part of the fight, right? Is that it removes one of your heroes so that your action economy is skewed in the boss's favor. But the fact that it removes one of your heroes and then the hand still gets 3 turns. 3 turns? I think it's 3 turns, right? Or at least 2. Is ridiculous. Like, it should be that if it does undertow somebody, then it gets less turns. If it doesn't manage the undertow, then it gets all of its turns. That makes sense to me, because then you have all 4 of your heroes, it has all of its turns, great. If it pulls somebody, it spends one of those turns, you know, holding down the hero, whatever the case is. Write a script that had to... You think I script any of my YouTube videos? I've scripted like 1 YouTube video, and it was such a pain in the ass that I never did it again. Pretty much the talk of bad balance right now. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, and this is what I will always say, is like, they are the glaring issues because everything else in this game, personally, I feel like, is very, very good. Like, this game is very good. And there will always be balance issues. There will always be things that I dislike about the game and that other people dislike. Like, that is just a reality. Nothing will be perfect always for forever. And if those are the 2 glaring issues, and I'm not complaining about anything else, then it means that everything else is pretty good. So they stick out because of that. Those 2 stick out really hard. Yeah, they stick out really hard because of the fact that everything else is so well balanced. Oh, I thought that was... I don't know why, but in my head I had it that we'd already done the first round of this fight. Oh well.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously. Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
But yeah, I mean, I still think that there's like a lot of balance to be done. I still think, again, a lot of the balance comes from the fact that we're missing the last 2 acts. They're definitely making the acts like more difficult. Or at least that's what it feels like to me. Like, you have to get better as you play along. And so I think, you know, I don't mind it being difficult. I think that those fights will get balanced or feel more balanced in the length of the game when it's fully released. So, but yeah, we don't know that for sure. And gotta wait to hear about it. Good, respectful, very nice. It's gonna get him out of the way. Problem is, he's just gonna add more taunt. A fair way instead of boring, super restrictive way. Valid. Yeah. I think that is the issue with that fight. Is my biggest issue with Act 3 is that it's so restrictive to your party comps. Don't have a tank, you're fucked. Like, yeah, there are ways around it. I know people have done it without a tank, whatever, but it feels like very much like just luck-based at that point. It's like, okay, can we get the right DPS, or do we, avoid the right hits, or whatever the case is. Yes, yeah, May 8th is the official release date on Steam and Epic for this game.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Gonna eat a corpse. No, surprising. Good disease resist, thank you. Do we have a cleansing? No, I thought we had a sensor on him. I was like, ah, yes, excellent. The new Zelda gamer's eating good, yeah. Yeah, I have the ability to stream Zelda, and I might. I do have my Switch hooked up and everything, so maybe I'll stream some Zelda. I'd really like to try it. Not try it, but play it, yeah. Game have yeah, no, we got lucky with the no eat. For sure. Sometimes they just don't do it. I mean, in the first region, the little ones can't eat corpses. The big ones can in the first region, but the little ones can't. So that's always something to keep in mind.
Themselves as the world
But
began to crumble.
all right, this watchtower will actually be pretty helpful for us in avoiding any additional road fights we don't want. What I am gonna do is I'm going to. God, how much glimmer of hope do we have? Okay, I don't need all this. We're gonna pop on some glimmer though, just so we have we can get the torchlight back up low. We're probably gonna take this hero shrine, I think. Yeah, hero shrine. We still want more mastery points. We got 0 right now, so mastery points will be good. Hero shrine, cash, fight. Yeah, we should be able to avoid any additional or most of the road fights at this point. What is this though? Is this is hazard? The bees! Oh god, the bees! And it should be quiet. Shelby's sleeping right now, but no, not the bees. Anything but the bees.
Who will face the half-remembered horrors of their past?
I am very glad they sped this up though. Like bam, bam, done. Like that's it. I don't need to like go through the whole like extra sequence thing, you know, that takes you into that separate screen. I do wish there was a little bit more flair to those. Just a little something, you know? Or like, even if it just gave me the option to replay one of the like cutscenes, like the actual playable cutscenes, even like just as like a, you know, a way to do it, that'd be nice. I'm out of coffee, damn it. Do water though. And now I'm out of water. Should probably go get something to drink. Okay. Well, right now we're feeling, Plague Doctor's feeling pretty good with that. More duration, more piercing, very, very good.
All that matters is the flickering torch you bear.
Oh, I've not heard that voice line before, I don't think. Where'd that candle go? Get the fuck out of here. We do have a lot of loathing, so we need to be cautious here. Oh, actually, shit. Well, max loathing.
The loathing consumes.
Cough out some water on the side. I just like having water at all times so I can drink it. Actually, you know what? I may have.
To their hunger.
My desk is actually kind of a mess right now, which I hate. I hate having a messy desk. But I have all the shit on it from when I cleaned out my desk at work, and I have all my stuff here. Ah, yes, excellent. I do have a mini fridge on my desk for a reason. I have my bubbly. Forgot that I had this in here. About trophy in Act 2 or 3 where it's required. Does it not let you? It just locks you at the end. In Act 2 or 3, it just stops you at the end. When you get to the end, you just don't have the option to continue. It just gives you the option to leave. That's it. Ah. Whoa. That's some spicy water. Yep, you have to abandon. Yep. No. I had this mini fridge. It's a tiny little like 4-can Coca-Cola mini fridge. I've always had this on my desk, but I have a bunch of stuff. I also like had to empty out a backpack or my TwitchCon fanny pack, which I got at TwitchCon, which I love taking for like conventions and stuff because it's super useful. And I have like a bunch of like stickers and like magnets and stickers and charging blocks and all sorts of stuff that like was sitting in there. I have a tablet that's broken that I really am trying to make work for something. You know, conquer cancer, hashtag conquer cancer. Another charging block, socks. Those are just because I took those off the other day. And a whole binder. The other TwitchCon fanny pack thingy that I have, or at least a little carrying case that I have. Is there anything in here? I don't think so. This was actually a pretty decent loot from TwitchCon, not gonna lie. My little F-35 USB stick. Distracted watcher, haven't even... Yeah, go get some food. Go make your food. So, yeah. Just cleaned out my desk. Got my name tag. How am I showing you my first name? From my desk. That was a kind of a weird moment, like clearing out my desk while everybody's like at the office. Like a lot of people like actually thought I was getting fired, which I wasn't, but a lot of people were like, what happened? Why are you leaving? I'm like, oh, I'm going over to a different area. I don't have a desk there, so. All right, let's glimmer of hope here because we're really low on torchlight. Damn it. It'd be funny if when he ate him, he like ate his blight too.
A deliberate and methodical appliance.
That'd be an interesting mechanic. Like if you bleed and blight the goats, that all the enemies that feed off of them for the feeding mechanic, like would actually have a chance of like acquiring their get the days here. We gave us some sort of debuff. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. There we go. That day's helped us out there, stopped them from getting any corpses.
Yields morbid gains.
Yeah, I'm surprised it doesn't deal damage to the goat, but I also kind of understand that it shouldn't. I don't know. I don't really mind that it doesn't. But I also does feel a little weird sometimes. It's like, why does it not? All right, well, we're gonna... This is going to lower our wheels to 0, so we may have an upcoming urgent repair fight, which is whatever.
They have nothing left to give.
Delicious, delicious water. When they, yeah, could just be a little, yeah, like, even just thematically, it makes sense, right? I don't know. All right. Not exactly where I want my Plague Doctor to be. Unfortunate shuffle. But kind of no. How stress is done? No? I don't think so. Is there something you've seen that looks different than what you're used to? I might be able to explain if there is something like that. I don't think there is, but you get as much. Right now I have like a stress reduction team kind of thing. I have like some stress resist built in because of my pet that I have. But no, I don't think I think they have changed some of it, but I don't think it's changed that dramatically. Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything big though. Okay, that gets rid of the enemy advantage, which is really good for us. We'll just go ahead and Retribution here. We also just have a really good team for mitigating stress, honestly.
The enemy weakens and wanes. Steady yourself.
Get your double crits out of here. Get him out of here.
A promising development.
DD2 content at 2x speed, so watching it live feels so slow. Yeah, they've sped it up a lot. I will say, like, credit where credit is due. The game is a lot faster than it used to be, for sure. Feels much smoother now. But yeah, if you're used to watching it at 2x speed, it's gonna feel a little slow. Less band interruptions, faster animations. Oh yeah. No more move blocking. Jesus Christ, I'm so glad move blocking is done. That was such a good change from the devs. I'm so glad they listened to people on that one. Hey Chris, how's it going? What up, what up?
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Who do we have free? Let me check, Chris. I don't know if we do. Maybe Dismas? We'll see. Oh my god, another Greater Gilded Mind. With cheat engine, but for some reason I'm okay with just watching it at normal speed. God damn. No wonder you get so much content in. So yeah, Dismas is free. Dismas or the Jester. So you can have Jester or Highwayman. Which one would you like, Chris? Highwayman, please. Gotcha, gotcha.
Slow indeed, to profit in destruction.
It's not gonna let me get your full name in there. Maybe just this? No. Just gonna be Chris. Multiple runs at 5x speed, because a single run doesn't take half the day anymore. Yeah. You can also just be, yeah, let me know what you want, if you want a different name.
The Antiquarian.
Oh, those are the name limits, yeah. Oh, we just talked about how we hadn't run into an Antiquarian for a while. Okay. Hey! Hey, sexy lady. They meant that? Thank you? Yeah, gotcha.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Invigorate these vapors, if you know what I mean. I don't think they know what I mean. Let's not waste those right now. The finale, I mean. Hey, Kaijak, how's it going? Oh my god, Auntie. Yes, indeed. She's here. She's ready to mess us up. And she's doing a good job of it. Ow. Oh, wait, no. Missed. I can't. Oh, you will, though.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
There we go. Goddamn. Big stress heals there. Love to see it.
The enemy weakens.
That's enough to kill. Honestly, I'm surprised she doesn't have a regen that she can give them. I'm entirely honest.
Messy, but effective.
Oh, that hurt.
A little help impeccably timed.
God damn, with the crits. Holy crap. Oh, that always feels good. You hear that ding, ding, ding over and over again. Bye-bye.
We are the flame.
The resistings are satisfying, very.
The world to see.
Remove negative tokens if baubles are over a certain amount. I'll leave it. I don't really care for the Anti's trinkets, honestly. The crown is nice. Like, if you play it, you can like put it on somebody before a fight, like before a road fight or something, to kind of guarantee that you're gonna get like the stress resist and stuff and all that. All right, let's go ahead and throw some combat items on here. What do we want? Don't really need heals per se, but yeah, we'll take the Burger King crown. Yeah, exactly what it is. All right, Mr. Cardinal, let's go. Okay, getting 3 random pets. New players should be able to pick a specific pet. I think there needs to be some control because of how strong, like, the Shambler pet is, for example. Like, you should not be able to just pick that every time. I wouldn't mind it if it was, like, you could pick from any of the basic pets, and then maybe there was just a chance for one of, like, the 3 or is it 4 special pets, like the Shambler, the Croc, and I think what's the other, like, special one? The Tick? Is the Tick, like, a special one? I don't know. I know it needs balance, so, I don't know. It's hit or miss for me.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
You know, it's also just kind of part of roguelikes, is that you kind of have to make the best of what's given to you. Maybe if the pet selection was maybe at the altar before you pick a team, and then you pick a pet for the next run, and then you pick your team, so then that way, even if the pets are random, that way you can build a team knowing that, like, okay, this is going to be a move team, this is going to be a debuff team, this is going to be a healing team, you know, or whatever the case is. That might kind of mitigate it while also allowing for there to still be, like, a level of randomness to it. But I don't think it's terrible the way it is right now. But I can definitely feel like it can be a little, like, unsatisfying when you just get a bunch of pets that, like, don't really work for anything you're trying to go for. It's like, no.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Oh, that's an unfortunate thing to have lined up that way. Damn it, you're supposed to dodge that.
Agony by accumulation.
Nope.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Okay. And remove that bleed.
At least has been tended to.
We got retribution back up. There we go. Feeling good there. Keep getting the weakness from standard because we're missing in rank 1. Okay. Good crit.
One less obstacle in our path.
The wombo combo.
Is a
That was good.
lesson learned.
We managed to kind of peel that one back. Sickening Silence is an interesting one. If we can get a disease on Bate, we could make this work for us. He could basically turn into like having blight armor, which would be pretty cool. 6 blight every time he gets hit on a breacher man-at-arms. Now you could get a really nasty disease, but yeah, if you don't already have the disease, it is a little bit hard to set up, but we can make it work. I'm tempted to give it a shot. We'll keep these ones just in case, because they're good trinkets to have. Stirring Snuff. Yeah, don't really care. What does Breacher do? It's a quirk that will... here, I'll show you. So Breacher is a quirk that at the very beginning of the round or combat, it'll force him to the front. He gets 2 block plus tokens, 2 strength tokens, and 2 taunt tokens. Yeah, it's a rare quirk, but it's a very strong one. Yeah, it's the tank quirk, yeah. Man, our relationships are not great. 6-9-11, 6-9-14, 9-9, yeah, not great. Hopefully we can fix them a little bit, but...
There are yet places such as this. We're a little...
Torm Rotator Cuff is not good. It's just a blanket 10% damage debuff. Early Experiment's good, though. Plus 4 Mastery. Oh, nice. 4 Mastery from the old guild hall? That's crazy. I thought it was 2. Hey, Raven, how's it going? Doing well, doing well. So if Noxious item is equipped, plus 2 Blight dealt. I'm going to go with this. The duration dealt is nice, but the additional piercing pretty much guarantees that we can land it. And guaranteeing the Blight lands is better than having a less chance for it to land and it lasting longer if it does. Nah, I don't think so. I think having that additional, like, that guarantees that you can land it. The duration is nice, but if I'm already going to be blighting, like, every round anyway. I'd rather just be able to guarantee I can hit through anything. Even if it's a 5% chance on the boss, it can make a big difference. We're going to be blighting every round anyway, so we're just going to be stacking the blight too high for it.
Is sharpened steel.
Contraptions or traps? We'll take contraptions.
A smoother ride. For a time at least.
All right, how are we doing on relationships? This is what we got to focus on first. No, god damn it. We want to end the expedition. Okay, we've got one that's negative there. These ones are fine because they're all because of the puppy, they're more likely. I think we only have the one that's in like the danger zone. So that's her. No, sorry. That's him and Sarmenti. They're 2 below. Can we get them out of that spot? It's likely.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Fuck my... Oh my god. We're doing it again.
Ease the rigors of the road.
Well, we just fucked ourselves. That's fucking ridiculous. That hit all of our bad relationships and made them all worse. Actually fucking ridiculous. Well, yeah, we just fucked ourselves there. Fucking RNG, dude. Fuck this game sometimes, dude. That's just annoyingly bad. Yeah, that gets them out of that. Thankfully. Yeah. Whiskey did not help us out this time. What's the other one that's now really fucking bad? Berryman and Thin Mint. Okay, I got them back up close to good. If I can get 2 more on them, I'll be feeling alright, but I don't think we have anything that can do that. Okay. I have nothing else that can get them out of that, like, last little bit. What a fucking pain, dude. Started to talk shit, yeah, exactly. That annoys me. So, there is a chance that this can cause a disease. And he has minus 100% disease resist right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and risk this. Okay. He's still going to have zero disease resist. It's totally fine. We're trying to get him a disease, so I'm actually just going to, like, throw stuff at him to give him the chance. Nah. Oh, well.
The means of mastery.
Yeah, when you get all positive, it feels great. Oh well. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it right now.
Consider your position
Ah, Sluice.
and plan accordingly.
We can take that. All right. Well, if we're gonna get negative relationships, the Sluice is the place to get them. It's short. One of these is negative.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
There it is.
Narrowed eyes, muttered threats.
What did that replace?
Is lost.
That's good for your cultist trinket. Very true. Yeah, this is definitely the place to get it. All right. What did that switch off? Grape Shot Blast.
Tread carefully and quickly.
Charge!
Swine country.
Swine country. God damn, already starting off of a hit there. Yikes. Ugh, academic study. I hate this. It's so annoying.
And the forgotten.
Yeah, it's the same fucking one every time. Oh my god. I fucking hate. Well, that's great. There goes my speed. I hate that it's the same one every time in the Sluice. You can't do anything about it. Wow. All right, this is my luck so far.
of
Not
Horror's
good.
waste. Best to take all you can.
Leave. Browsing record is okay, but god damn it, really? We got off guard from that.
Our protection has been stripped
Holy
to its
fuck! Game! Well, we're probably gonna get a fight. What the fuck, man? And nobody wants to take the fight. This is the RNG I hate, man. No, I don't have any bad trinkets right now. We're pretty stacked.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
I mean, that's a good trinket, but it's not better than what we have right now.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared. Early results are
Yeah,
encouraging.
we're pretty stacked right now. Can they do? Yeah, they can do foul shank. So
A master stroke.
god damn it! I need that to proc a disease. I need you to do your job.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Ah, damn. Man, I'm really pissed off that we got off guard there. That's just so annoying.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
I'm gonna try to get him to do foul shank, though I think it might be on cooldown, so I'm not sure.
Let us take a closer
I can't
look
even
at
do it from this range, so oh well.
Repulsive as it is.
Alright. Ugh. We'll get a disease at some point. Of course, this is like this is gonna be the run where I just don't get a disease now because of that. First run of the day? No. Second. We had a run that failed in the first region. Like in the first 15 minutes, we lost somebody. It's kind of fucked up. All right, urgent repair fight.
And fight even faster. A slow dissection.
We got killed by, I don't know what we got killed by. I can't remember. There we go. Periodic paralysis. That's actually not terrible for him. Go ahead and cure both those off, though. There it is. Yep. Oh, 12 damage. And now he gets his disease resist back, so he's actually got really high disease resist, so that's good. That's unfortunate. Good dodge, thank you.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Hello.
Finito, bitch. Time saved.
Good morning, Shuby. How are you? Two skull tossers. Oh, two ghouls. Oh, that's rough. Double ghoul is not fun. You feeling any better today, Lev? Or are you still feeling crummy? There's coffee and a croissant by you.
An unexpected find.
But the coffee will need to be heated up. And I feel lovely. Ugh, yeah. Skull toss spam intensifies, yeah.
Albeit unsteadily.
Double ghoul, yeah, I think that's like one of the rarest ones you. I mean, double ghoul isn't fun no matter what. Like anytime, double ghoul is not a good time. What are our relationships at right now? 10, 8, 6, 8. 6, I mean, I guess they could be worse. I would really love if I could see the character sheet information from like at least a little bit from here, so I don't have to keep doing this shit and figuring out like who hates who and whatever. Lucky to get a Ravager to just go through the block, yeah. Okay, he actually resisted he's got decent debuffers. Oh no, he's got terrible debuff resist. Oh, whatever. He resisted the daze, so that's good at least.
Malaise.
Oof.
Measured and
Okay.
steady.
Yeah, I will do that. Thank you for the reminder.
This is no time to falter.
Please don't. Ugh. Not having a good time in this fight right now. What was... What? Somebody tried to give him a negative token there. From using Inspiring Tune. I'm missing something. Pet for the stagecoach? Probably the owl. I think the owl is probably the best pet overall. Just the increased chance of getting items from the stagecoach items is just really good. I hate the tick. I have not had a single run with the tick where I've gotten gotten more than one blood. Summons taunt. Can he? Yeah, it was actually the royal summons. That's what it was. Thank you. Good call.
Bravo.
I by far think the tick is the worst pet. As far as just like what you can get from. God damn, 17 damage. I've taken the tick 6 times. I have never gotten more than 1 blood. Ever. If it could, like, yeah, if I got 6 blood, I'd probably love it. But the fact that I've had 6 runs and I've only gotten 1 blood every time, it's just complete bullshit. Like that, it's too heavily based on RNG, in my opinion. That's more than a lot of misses. That's literally every. It's ridiculous. You probably fight well over. I don't know, how many enemies do you fight? How many things do you kill in an average run of the game? A lot. So that ratio is just ridiculous. It needs another like thing. It needs a constant, as well as the 5% chance for blood. Yeah. I don't dislike things having low chances to proc, but like if I'm gonna pick something at the beginning of the game that like and take something over some. Like most of the other pets have a consistent. Oh my god! Wow! Thank you for all of these. What the fuck? Wow, we just got some of the worst things in the game here. Super good. Wow. Well, that sucks. Jesus. All right.
Listen, practice, improve.
Wait. I blame the hag. Yeah, hag's cauldron is the reason for that, but increased negative relationship chance too. I gotta be really careful here. These are 53% chances right now. 25% chance. Okay, man, come on. I was having a good run. This is gonna fucking suck, dude.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
We've already done a shroud in this run. I really don't want to do another one, but heat wave and the sprawl is rough, dude. Dude, have we even fought a Lair boss? We haven't yet, have we?
Each improvement.
I gotta fight a boss.
In the equation of your fate.
No, I don't want to lose another run, man. We're almost guaranteed to lose if we fight the Leviathan. I have zero chance of fighting him.
Learn a little and begin again.
Man, this game can be so demoralizing when it wants to be. All right, guys, we're doing it. Fire resist for the tank. Do we? Yeah, we do. All right. Get deja vu, yeah. 12, 16, 13. I mean, I think generally we're all positive now. We still have some pretty high chances. 25% chance. Anything that's in the neutral zone is a 25% chance right now, which is just fucking ridiculous, man.
What you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Okay. Nothing else that can help relationships right now. Yeah, it's good if you can spam it like that. Guess I should get up? Yeah. You don't have to. Getting up is a good thing, though. Well, we have to fight the Librarian, and I'm definitely doing that over fighting the Leviathan right now. Not feeling great. Not gonna lie.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Let's go. This run took a weird turn with just bad luck on the like quirks and stuff. There, at least 2 of these are negative.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Okay.
Tried and tested.
There they are.
To be counted on.
Oh no, 1. Only 1. That's fine. What chapter? Chapter 2. Plague Grenade is going to cause taunt on the man-at-arms. That's fine. Retribution will also give taunt to... Okay, you know, honestly, that's fine. That's not terrible. Plague Grenade giving taunt to the man-at-arms is not... Like, taunt vulnerable is not terrible.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Gotta go to the right.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
Most non-negative negative totem. It's both good and bad depending on the context. So is Immobilize, I think. Immobilize is heavily dependent on the situation and what you're trying to do. Okay, we got sturdy enemies. Oh, hopeful proc right off the bat. Interesting.
Is the key. The fiend's strength dwindles. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
God damn. All right.
Let us hope to finish this quickly. The enemy weakens and wanes. A master stroke.
Are we gonna... Nope. Interesting. Trying for Firefly there instead of going for the corpse clear. Can we do 4 damage to this? We can. There we go. Let's get her to death's door.
Measured and steady.
What's his burn resist? Only 35%. I mean, it's better than nothing. That's for sure. Good dodge, thank you. Very nice. Yeah, that blight every time that the man-at-arms is getting hit is pretty cool.
Amidst
Yeah, that blight stacks real quick.
An artifact of unparalleled power.
20 blight.
The loathing of death.
I mean, the good thing is that if we can get enough taunt on the man-at-arms, he's gonna effectively blight the Librarian down
This will
pretty
not be
quickly.
easy.
And by using Plague Grenade, like that actually, that curse skill is actually helping us because it's just applying more taunt to the man-at-arms.
Beware what awaits you inside.
So hopefully we can just blight him down real quick. Just a real quick little blighty blight, you know, little blitty blitty, little blat blat.
And with it, the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
That's 12 damage we've done to them already with 2 hits. Now, Retribution does give taunt back here, which is definitely a bit annoying. But yeah, just keep doing that every time. We'll be good.
Lethality writ large.
Everyone's getting to it. It's just a taunt fest. The Highwayman's like, no, just don't hit me.
Result.
Everybody else, go for it. But not me. I almost hit escape there. Glad I took a second to read. I still hate this. Getting elite enemies in a Lair fight is dumb. Let's just be realistic here. That's just dumb.
Trammeled, trapped, held captive by fear.
Held captive by fear. These don't seem that tough for elite. They can get really nasty with their support abilities. Didn't think that one through entirely. This is fine. Don't heal it. Like, the dodge plus gets really scary if you let it.
Mistimed, misdirected.
All right, let's go, Mr. Librarian. Ooh, cursed coin. Unabridged edition would have been good very much earlier, but let's go. Advance. Region 3 Lair is sometimes pretty scary, so.
The conflagration must be stopped.
The conflagration
Must be destroyed.
Don't be doing that. That's a little annoying. Oh, fuck. I didn't think we'd crit on that. Except we had a crit token. I probably should have realized that. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. Okay, we're up to 12 blight. That's good. Okay, 18 blight. Okay, I think we're good.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Okay. 3-land Librarian. Easy.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
That went well. That went about as well as you could possibly hope it to go. Yeah, Alchemist does make quick work of him. Especially Alchemist of early experiment. Okay, we don't need Smoldering Hymnal. I don't really care about Hastening History. Keep that, obviously. Curse Coin. Do we care about Curse Coin? Yeah, I think we do. Actually, we don't need that right now. All right. Not too shabby.
They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in the face of the end.
In the face of the end. Oh, just a regular Immolatist. Interesting. Normally at this point, I'll just expect to run into only her ladyships.
And wanes.
There's so much damage that we've got in just Blight right at this point. It's kind of crazy.
Dissection. An unavoidable end. A simple variable, easily resolved.
Okay. Voila. No, he ignited. Now he's gonna do his AoE hit.
Incremental, but deadly all the same. The smallest variable can make all the difference.
I've been watching Big Bang Theory, and I've fallen in love with that show, by the way. I'm like super excited to just watch like 100 episodes tonight.
And blaze the trail to your redemption.
I don't know why I've never watched it before. It's a really good show. That's your random bit of information about me today. Been binge watching the shit out of it. Finally giving my HBO Max subscription some use.
So that others may flee.
Well, probably gonna have another repair fight. Oh, that's fine. Loathing is down. This is an annoying bit of UI right there. I can't see what the next thing was. Should have remembered that it was a fight, but go this. Doggo is doing a Borko. Elite enemies. Uh-huh. What makes you so elite?
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Judiciously, you say?
Let us hope to finish this quickly. The enemy weakens and wanes.
Ow!
The slow
That
suffering
hurt.
begins.
That hurted. I don't like that.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Now he's gonna do Blade Tornado. Told you.
One less obstacle in our path.
If I do 3 from... No, I'll just do this. If it was an 8, I would be able to do both, but... 28 crit. Yes, please. I'll take 2 of those.
Advance.
This team is doing really well. The Blight is just crazier with this team. It's pretty funny.
The loathing whispers.
Pick up all the debris. Another fight. What were we supposed to be avoiding road fights or something? I don't remember what the goal is, or if I even care about the goal in this area.
Early results.
Finale is so good, man. Go to the back. Blight. Ow.
Agony by accumulation.
Well, the thing is, though, he is taking a lot of stress, but we're able to manage it right now, so not too bad. Could be worse.
Scavenge what you can.
2.
Off once more.
All right. What are you guys all so desperate about? I can't get anybody to agree on this. How is that possible? How do they all disagree? Like, this one disagrees with him, he disagrees with both of them, they disagree with him. What? So what are, like, what? Well, that's annoying. Guess I'll take this one. Just weird that they all disagree.
Abandoned or forgotten.
I didn't even know that was possible. Spinning the wheel of pain. I need to update this wheel. I've said it 1,000 times. Spicy bean. Okay, we do spicy bean. We'll do some habanero infused jelly beans. Let's see, what do we got today? We'll just do 2 random ones. We got licorice and lime. That'll be a good combination. All right, here we go. I don't have any water. Spicy licorice is an interesting combination. Ooh. Ooh. Yellow. Hello, Oro. Orodod, welcome on in. Sorry.
You're
No,
finding
you're not.
your courage at last.
Woo. Oh, that's got some heat on it. Welcome on in. I have no water left.
The Antiquarian
Black licorice, yeah, black licorice. I actually really like black licorice, but not when it's infused with habanero. No, I am not. Oh, look, another anti-fight. Okay. She's back for more. Yes, just keep attacking my man-at-arms. See how well that goes for everybody on this team. I'm gonna heal him up just because he's looking a little rough for wear right now. Ow. Yeah, I'm glad I healed him up. No! I should have done that with blind, honestly. I don't know why I did. I'm so used to just doing it that I just didn't think. Inspired from Jester? That's really cool, yeah. D&D inspired characters from this game are a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of really cool like ideas that people have implemented. And now you're all blitted. We're also all dotted though, so I really can't talk too much smack. Some of our heroes are not feeling particularly good right now.
Extinguished at last.
Good crit. Thank you. All right, they're both dead. Protect me! Except he won't be able to, because he's dead. There's romance in this game, though? There is, kind of, yeah. Characters can fall in love with one another if they so want to. It's a possibility. We don't have any... I don't think we have any amorous characters right now.
The fiend's strength.
Hopeful, respectful, suspicious. Yeah, nobody's in love right now. Could happen on our next region. You never know. Applies certain things to characters that, well, it doesn't, yeah, I don't think it even implies it. I think like, there's like one that says, I think the Hellions is like, I could use a tussle in the hammock or whatever. But yeah, they definitely are doing the do. There ain't getting around it. I think your 18 blight's probably a decent amount to have. I'm gonna try to let the Jester go. Oh, he's dazed, actually. That's not gonna work out in our favor, is it? No, she's gonna die before that happens. Can we heal anybody? No, okay. Get the kill. There it is. Could have healed stress there, but because the Jester was dazed, he wasn't gonna get his chance to go.
Cut down these nightmares.
Same one we got earlier. I don't really care for it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get something good like the crown or whatever. Do 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 do. A lot of fights, man. A lot of fights coming up. Torch is okay.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
Everybody wants to fight. And they've got 20 out of 20 relationship. They're gonna all fall in love. We're gonna have a love. Oh, double pit fighter. That's a fun fight. This fight can go well. It can go bad. It just kind of depends. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother with the finale. We're not gonna be able to do enough damage to killing them. But the blind is always a good opportunity. If not, we'll get the blight. The good thing about these guys is they stack blight on themselves, and then they just end up going twice around and double stacking the blight hits, so it's pretty fun, actually. Finale is a very fun move. Very, very fun. strong, and it feels good, and it's a good time. Yeah, 12 blight, 8 blight. Like, we're already getting these guys blighted up pretty well.
A master stroke.
Heal up some stress here. Get him down to the death door. Boom.
All problems
The
have
bonk
their
factor.
solutions,
Bonk. You
even
dead.
the big ones.
Also, hello there. I did come back. Welcome back. How was dinner? What you have? What did you make yourself for food there, Pawn?
The loathing abates.
Yeah, Sickening Silence is a pretty gross trinket. Especially on our, like, breacher, like, tank. Like, it just forces so much damage into the enemy before they even really get a chance to do much. A third anti-fight, Jesus Christ game. Come on. I get it.
To her own salvation.
Holy crap, dude. Okay, this is a little excessive at this point. It's because I said something earlier about not running into her for a while. The game was like, okay, fine.
Agony by accumulation.
Steam meat for some rice, added some veggies since I was at. Nice. Solid combination. Probably should have healed the Jester there more than anything, honestly. In fact, I'm just going to heal him up a little bit here. It's not super necessary, but it is nice. 12 to 16. Highest chance to kill him. Get him out of the way. Dead. Very dead. Both of them are dead. Good first impression. Oh, okay. Well, cooking is a good way to make a good impression. That daze is going to help us out. Oh, no, it's not. Because it's the opposite of the way we need the daze to be.
Foundation.
Plus, cooking means good food. Generally. Unless I'm cooking. Then it doesn't mean good food.
Well done.
Goodbye.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
This can be pretty good for us. Oh my god. We definitely have the items for it. Increased speed and increased crit. We'll take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna use it right now. Well, maybe we will. Damn, just deleted the poor thing. We've deleted her 3 times at this point. She can take a break. How do these two agree? Retreat and then fight. I'm gonna take the retreat. We've done enough fights right now. We probably have to deal with some more than likely. Well, actually, we should be okay. But I made chili yesterday. Chili, I like chili, but I don't like chili with beans. Does that make it not a chili anymore? Is that just like a meat stew. I just don't like beans and chili. It's just not my thing.
Desperate to exercise their nihilism.
I'm not taking these fights right now because we do have an exemplar coming up and I want to be in decent condition for it. We don't need any more loot at this point. There's really not many more like trinkets I would want to get. It's mildly blasphemous, IMO. Okay, well. I just don't like, look, man, beans are good. I like beans, don't get me wrong. They make me shit myself, okay? Like, it's just bad. It's just an uncomfortable experience. I'm like lactose intolerant, but for beans. Like, it's bad. It's not good, man. Like, I like the taste of beans, but just, you know. This could be good for us. I don't know, do we need it? He's already, like, developing so much crit, like, I don't think it's necessary. Pairing Patriarch could be pretty good for us. Is it better than, like, Censor? Censor's nice, but it's not doing anything super specific for us. I think Patriarch is actually a better find. Because on the Jester, he can be using Razor's Wit and actually generate Block Plus tokens, which is pretty good. Yes, pass the potato around. Yeah.
The loathing festers.
Somebody's gonna die.
The coach's plating is spent.
Man, we're completely out of armor and wheels right now, so thankfully it's just in time for the exemplar. All right. How are we gonna do this fight? Let's see. What do we got? All right, Mr. Exemplar. Let's go. What's his blight resist?
It must be destroyed.
It's not too high. Excellent. Good start. Potato. Boil him, mash him, stick him in a stew. Potato. Potato. Please miss. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Damn, don't resist the blight. Come on. Every single blight proc anyway, yeah. Don't call it. Loaded tater tots from Domino's? I've not, but I've seen a lot of people like advertising them. They look so good. I've not had a chance to really pay much attention to them.
For who knows what lurks
22
in the
blight.
beyond.
It's fine. It's actually really not that big a deal for us because we can just do this. We'll cure a little bit of stress on us, and then we can just yell. And then he doesn't ever post anymore. And yeah, he might be able to do Exaltation, but, you know, fuck it, whatever. Now we got Dodge Plus on our Taunted Hero there, which is nice. And might be able to stun him. No. More Dodge Plus, thank you. $30 blight. Bye-bye. Pretty good.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Nah, the bleed resist is good. I'd figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch though today.
The loathing whispers.
I'm a chunky boy. I do need to really start working on losing some weight. I've gained a lot of weight, man. It's time for me to start knocking it down. Well, that was fast, yeah. That was quick. That was easy.
Rest now for a time.
Berryman is bloodthirsty, and Bate got the yips. Okay. Wow, okay. Oddly tuned loot, very good. Gallows humor, I almost always fail gallows humor. But let's go. Bate and Thin Mint, let's go. Nice, good stuff. And we, oh my god, and we got improvised strategy. I mean, that's great. We're not really using it, but we could. Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. All right, Thin Mint Bate, have some fun. Love, my greatest foe. Managed to make something like the mountain sound so menacing. When you go to it, truly feels dreadful and exciting. Yeah, I've really been enjoying the changes they've made to the mountain and stuff as well. It's very, very cool. All right, well, we're feeling pretty good relationship-wise. 80, 85, 85, 80, like 100%, 100%. Got quite a few hundreds there, which is nice.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Okay. I don't want to spend too much money. There's no trinkets that I'm like super excited about. We'll just get some crow's feet are really good for us. Dazzlers can be good for us. How much do I need? I need to keep baubles over what, 50 for this? Relics over 50 and baubles over 50. So I think we should be fine. I don't think I'm trading anybody's trinkets out. Let's go ahead and...
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
There we go. Now we'll have all of our road heal and stuff. Mastery trainer. We got 2 points to spend here. We'll get Defender going because we have improvised strategy. We might as well try to use it if we're feeling it. Blinding gas can be very good. All right.
All roads lead
I'm gonna get the prediction going. If you'd like to spend your points, we are going up against Act 2. So you can go ahead and predict how many people we're gonna lose to the boss.
The warmth of better days gone now. And too many.
Oh. All right, let's go.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
We're respecting the shit out of everybody here. No Amherst, though. Amherst is definitely the rarest. Yeah. All right. Raises wit, crush good, solo good, PBS fine, harvest met, IS is good, bolster and but hey, whatever. Maybe we switch out some abilities. We'll see. There's any that we're really feeling could be good for us to like switch into. Like bolster would give Berryman strength, but I don't really care about Berryman having strength. This would give Thin Mint dodge, but again, we're not really super caring about that. Could switch into Disorienting Blast to get Bate dodge, which could be pretty good, but yeah. I think overall we got good team, good stuff. Let's check our combat items before we get into fight here. Let's give us a full stack of laudanum. We got that. Let's go for the crow's feet here. They changed the mountain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pay attention. I mean, the actual mechanics are the same, but artistically, it's come a long way. Welcome to the new mountain. I know the music isn't very ominous, but because I'm playing my own music, but trust me, it's good. So now you have like the trees, then you go through into like this area where there's like crumbled like bits of the temple and stuff. Very cool. Just wait till we get to the ziggurat.
Wormed their way into the world.
If we do, I mean, we could die to one of these guys. Who knows? It's happened before. It will happen again. All right, double cherub is fine. I feel like if they miss, they shouldn't get the worship token.
The enemy weakens.
Personally.
Malaise.
12. That guy's almost dead.
Steady.
Jester was like, ow, what the fuck, bro? Thanks for lurk, Slim. Appreciate it. Okay, that one's dead. We're gonna kill this one too. Okay.
Early results are encouraging.
Boom. Easy peasy.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Man. Slim thinks we're gonna get a team wipe. I see how it is, Slim. Rude.
A beautiful illusion that was the world.
We're all gonna get block tokens. Let's just go with the vulnerable. Okay, we got a herald and an evangelist here.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Oh, yes. Woo, good start. Unfortunate yawning void entrance there. But nothing we can't counteract. Okay, that's fine. There we go.
What is it then that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
Retribution. I should probably use something to clear off that stress. Just so we're not having to deal with it in the final fight. We have plenty more items that we can put on us, so use the items while we have them. Boom. All right.
The unrelenting application of violence.
Not
yields
bad.
Morbid gains.
This is a powerhouse team for sure. Let's take a look at our combat items again. Oh, we can stack pyrotechnic dazzlers up to 4, huh? That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Go ahead and get us a full stack of this going. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy good. Maybe we'll go for more adrenaline tonic. We've got ways to stress heal. Let's just get the heals in so we can avoid having to heal when we're like at the cusp of being able to do the damage we need to do. Hoping we get a nice little heal in here quickly.
Behold.
Yep. Yeah, it is basically the standard team.
Gateway to incomprehensible emptiness.
I love that view, man. That animation is so good. Really makes it feel more impressive. Instead of just like your cart just like going through the door, like, hello, and there's just this thing like floating there. Our first bit of blight. $14 blight. Oh shit, I didn't even think, oh god. I didn't even think to try hitting the lung. Good thing we double dodged that. Whoops. This might just be a powerhouse, kind of just like pump damage into him, because fuck it.
Well done.
Okay.
The
34 blight.
Dwindles. Anxiety foments insidious fears.
I thought we took out, oh, we were 1 away from taking out the lung. Whoops, my bad. Okay, well, we took it out there. That's good. I do need to not let it like get carried away with just trying to light this thing. 28 again, because it has enough health for that to be a lot of like damage still, and it can resist blight still. So I do need to be cautious here. Jump dump damage, yeah.
Weakens and wanes. A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Periodic paralysis is not. This is not a good situation to be in right now. We are unlikely going to be able to do the damage we want to do here. In fact, I don't think we will be able to. See, it's resisting all the blights now.
The unprepared.
This won't be the clean sweep that we were hoping for. Yep.
Grasp grows tenuous.
We're out of position. Yeah, this is not going to be as good as easy as we thought it was going to be. We're probably going to have some people die in this.
Stroke.
Good hit. Okay, at least it went for him. Good again. Got the blight there. 12 damage there. 18 damage. Still not enough to actually kill it. Mana Arms is out of position. The shuffle is really screwing us up here, huh?
An opportunity.
Fuck. Oh, he's immobilized. God damn it. Dead. All right. This could turn around very quickly on us.
Redemption. We'll find it.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, my friends. Come on. Damn it.
Dragged back from the brink.
Man, it's really resisting these blights, huh? What's this blight resist? Only 40%. It's just really... I can't even move. Why? Oh, that's fucking annoying.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Well, we can self-heal here, so that's good.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
I played this fight very wrong. But it's gonna hit Death's Door, and then we just have to not die. It's fine.
Another wound. Another loss.
We could be SOL in the sense... How many rounds of this do we have? 2 turns left of that. Dodge. Okay. And the fact that my Plague Doctor cannot do anything right now. Can't do any damage, so... How many Death's Door checks can we get it to do?
She understood death, but could not defy it.
We could lose this, guys. What's its Death's Door resist right now? %. Woo!
But in thinking they would accept such a fate,
I played that so bad. We could have done much better than how we did there. If I'd actually played to the mechanics and actually hit the lungs. But yeah, goddamn.